you already know when you get on the treadmill, your heart rate is low, right? And then you start playing, your heart rate goes in, and you know you don't want to go too high, and you don't want to go too low. You know, that's exactly what it is. It's that number. It's not a score. No, it's not a sport. It's not a competition. It's not maybe a thing somebody says, okay. No. They don't even talk about it. They don't even talk about it. Nobody even looks. So what? I have a garden that does all that for me. I want about $70. This tells me everything. Well, because you have so what this does is it's a screen. So it's up there for you. When you go from machine to machine, you don't want to be checking your heart rate. It does it for you. So you just, yeah. So I'll stick with fawn. I like female. I like female. Instructors are like where? Did you try yoga with Alexa? Yeah, she comes here. She was doing a class like at 4, and it was only like 3 kids. So you got classes. I can't hear. I haven't done any classes. I haven't either. So you see Pamela is the one that is. Oh yeah. And I see. Well, what I was doing, I was. I see. Now you can see. I thought so. It's directed to show him. So I would have to go. Yeah, I'm safe. I'm safe. That's what I wanted to get in here because I didn't want to be freaking out and all that. So I thought I better get in and sit down. I want to get a shower here. But how do I
a beer picture as well?
Yeah, she can see over
Welcome, everyone. All right, ready to go? We're streaming live as well online, so in case anybody wants to watch at home. I did print out the recipe cards for you guys, so I'll bring those in as well. But Dino's going to prepare bacon wrapped scallops, which would be our dinner special all week this week. So we are waiting one more person in case somebody kind of sneaks in. We had 9 to start with, and then we have 1 drop, so it should be good. Well, she's welcome to come on down. This just happened like very recent. So, anyway, so enjoy yourselves. Hopefully, there's one left over after this demo, just for tasting purposes. So exactly 1. Oh, there you go. Perfect. All right. Well, have a good time. Enjoy the food.
Are we allowed to take pictures?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if that would interfere with that.
No, you're fine.
I'm going to take pictures of my friends.
Sure. I'll be back with the rest of the day. I guess I'm just going to, we're still waiting for 1 person, so I'm just going to kind of get it head started. Slowly wrap these bacon.
So I have a question for you on the bacon wrap portion of the program. I was worried that the bacon isn't going to cook enough.
Yeah, so I usually sear it on the side first.
Okay, that's what you do. Because I tried to cook bacon a little bit in advance and then wrap it,
Yeah.
and then cook it.
Yeah, that works too. But I mean, if they're like, how big are the pieces though? Because I'm only doing that size.
Yeah, I also made it bigger. So
Yeah.
So you cut it in half and then in half the other way?
Yeah, it depends how big the scallops are. So these are 10, 20-pound scallops, which means there's about 10 to 20 to a pound. These are super fresh.
These are the seed scallops.
Yes.
They're dried up.
Yep, day book. Because they're really only on a day, 1 day. And,
What's that mean, day book?
both for 1 day. It's like a little point term. For it,
Week boat.
we're missing out a lot.
For a year.
I noticed that you mentioned in the recipe that thin bacon, not thick bacon.
Yeah, I know sometimes I don't like the thick cut, for the breakfast sometimes, whatever. But when you're wrapping stuff, especially bacon, it's a little bit harder to work with when it's thicker because it tends to be, when it's thicker, it tends to be linger as well, and then it's harder to kind of a little bit more.
Too thick to hold it on.
You shouldn't. It depends. So, like, what I did, what I did was I paper toweled them. So they already come, don't rinse them out or anything when you get them, right? So you're going to buy them fresh. Because they have this, naturally speaking. So really, I kind of bought this just in case. It's always kind of nice to have handy. If I were to ever use that skewer, it'd be so I could sear them, like 4 pieces at a time, or like put it on the barbecue. You want to grill it on the barbecue, you can get that way. But yeah, so like I'm naturally speaking, so really just tap them dry with paper towel. So I kind of did a layer of paper towel in there, and then as well as on top of it. And usually you don't want the bacon to be taller in height than the scallop because you still want to be able to sear the scallop. What else?
So you're cutting the bacon in half.
And then you have to get it right.
Yeah, so this is the standard 14-16 count of bacon. So this is the same that you would get.
So you're going to get 4 out of that.
You should. Unless you're getting the really giant ones. But those ones are a little, like the one size up is like a $6 a pound difference. Going from the 10-20 to the 10. The 10, so it'll be like 6 to 10 scallops per pound. So imagine that you get like 3 to an order, but they're huge. Right?
So if I was going to do the halves, how many would I have per serving?
About 8 ounces. So this is about, this is about 6. They're about 1.5 ounces per. But usually, I would, depends on your appetite. Yeah, but really, but 6 to 8 ounces. It depends, what kind of size you're gonna have for it. All kinds of different stuff. I've also done this with prosciutto. I've done it with pancetta. I've done it with cured salmon, cold smoked salmon. Yeah, it looks really cool. You have the lox, the cold smoked wrapped around it.
So you're putting the salmon around the scallop, or you're putting bacon around the salmon?
The salmon around the scallop.
Okay, the lumps kind of.
Yeah, so those work great as well because they're thinner. You want to make sure you get the thin ones, but if you get the good quality, they're already shaded, so they're super thin. So really, the key is
Sorry.
the key is the thinner the better when you're wrapping something. But if not, hey, use a skewer. You can use thick cut. You're going to want to get bigger scallops with your thick cut, and you're going to use a skewer. So I'm not saying no. Don't use a thick cut because you can. You just have to do it a little bit.
You use the skewer, you have to do it because you want to do the edges.
Yeah, so I would do the skewer, I would roll them like this.
Yeah.
So that way you can get the size and then still also get that.
So
That's it.
like portion, if this was an appetizer, how many would you count on for a person? And then if it was a dinner, how many?
Probably 3 for an appetizer, maybe 2 if you're gonna have like a nice little topping on it, really. So
Okay.
oh yeah, for caviar one's probably good. But I got a little extra bacon.
For dinner, you would plan like 6 then?
Yeah, if it's gonna be this size, probably 5 is good. Because if you're gonna eat scallops, you're probably gonna have like a starter course with it, if you're gonna go all out, right? So if you have to think about all the different courses you can do, and then you don't know how scallops for the end of it.
What would you plate it with for dinner entree?
This one?
Mhm.
This one we're doing a little couscous, a little turmeric. I've been planning into saffron as well this last few weeks.
It's gonna smell so good.
So we have that, and then I did bring some heirloom carrots.
Pretty common.
I always love the color of those. Yeah.
Are you roasting the carrots?
I blanch them, so the carrots are boiling water, and then put the carrots in after the water is boiling rapidly, about 5 minutes, depends how long it takes. And then pull them out and then put it in an ice bath. So it has to be iced with water. That way it retains the color and it kind of shocks the. It's like a science thing, like it'll shock the color to where it doesn't look like a mellow orange. It'll still retain that brightness. But you guys don't want to eat carrots. It's a little bit less.
And it stops the cooking.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the main thing. But it really there's a lot of different extra fun little perks that come with it as well. So
I like the roasting the colorful carrots with balsamic.
oh yeah. I think we did that for I remember we did that for a takeout Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so they should really be sticky enough. Like I said, don't rinse them, especially if you're gonna get fresh. Even if you get frozen, still try not to rinse them, and then you can thaw it in the fridge. Give it like a proper time. Because then once they're all thawed out, then you still have to always have dry them with paper towels.
You can dip scallops in to come, right?
Yeah, there's like I always refer to that seafood market on Ruston, on Ruston Way. They're a little pricey, but I mean, you're getting pretty much super local fresh quality.
Well, we noticed in Costco has some pretty good seafood.
Yeah, Costco has sometimes they have their pricing are competitive with ours. Not surprisingly a little bit. I guess we're still missing one, but go ahead and just so we have an extra order here. We'll save it for that. Should we save it for that? And all that.
That looks very
Oh, that's all.
Oh, did you get my email?
Peanut free.
Peanut free.
I was gonna make almond couscous, but I decided to go the other way. We're gonna leave that one out. I'll save that one. So as you notice, I kind of have to play word. I don't really like messing around with raw stuff. Okay, and then should have been doing this while we were. But I'm gonna roast that right on there. Jalapeno right on there.
Nice.
Whoa! Oopsie doopsie.
And
There you go. Alright, we're gonna rinse it out. It's fine.
Can I not have jalapeno on? Is that possible?
Sure. Yeah. It's not gonna make it too hard.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. Yeah, so we're like, just gonna roast it real quick and peel it. Yeah, but it's not a big deal, because I can just get yours on before I add it.
So, Dina, you don't have a gas stove. Is there anything you can do?
you can still do
You can do it, well, we can do it on the grill. They do have them pre-canned. You can get them pre-canned. They come in a nice little can.
Can you do it in the oven at all?
You can, probably on the broil. Yeah. But just make sure you have a little bit of fat to put it, like a little pan spray. It'll help, the fat content will help like evenly brown it hopefully and char it for you. Probably closer to the broiler. Not too close to where it'll catch on fire.
We had a ceramic top that we used to put on there too.
Yeah.
It doesn't work as well as for the gas, but
I mean, just, you know, if you guys have a gas grill outside or something, you know, it takes 5-10 minutes to heat it up, throw it on there. Pretty easy. Unless you have a charcoal grill. And then the pizzas I did it on the charcoal that we have as well. So you don't have to do it that way. But it's a little trick if they're underripe, they're not quite there yet. Then you can kind of grill it up and it'll soften it a little bit.
And you just peel them?
Yeah, but these ones are like perfectly ripe, so like I had to just do it quickly, let it set there, you know, but there's hopefully there's smoky flavors in there and all that good stuff. Most of it out of this stuff. Okay. And then this is just a little sanitizer solution, that's what's pink. We use it in the kitchen all the time. Sorry, Paul, but may I ask what's going on?
I'm just taking pictures for
Oh.
unseal.
Okay, we're going to get rid of this guy. All right, so now we're going to build our salsa. I have a nice marker plane thing screwed up. Yeah. All right, so we have our ingredients. Instead of cilantro, I did a little basil. We're going to do basil. I mean, you can do basil, tarragon, cilantro, chives. You know, I mean, I wouldn't do rosemary and thyme though. Let's see. So we're going to start with, and then of course, fresh cracked black pepper. Or you can almost just hold it in your hand and kind of wedge it. Have it there and just run it right to the bone there. It should come right off. There's also a smaller knife available if I want to use it. So this is a little bit, this is the only one that was like a little bit on the right side. But it comes right off. And also it's okay if there's a little bit of skin on there. As you can see right there. It's not a deal breaker. So this one just pops right off. I don't think we'll need all of this, so I'm just going to make this enough for us. Of course, local Washington yellow peaches. Kind of like last time we did cherries.
Are peaches and seasonal that?
We made some really beautiful peach blueberry cobbler.
Yeah, you know what I saw? A peach and blueberry. Yeah, so it's like a pizza dough, but it looks like cinnamon and sugar on it, so it looks really good. And then the blueberry is like a homemade jam, and then I add chunky sugar to it. It looks really like a fun summertime. Oh, I can see the peeler. Yeah. You can actually. Or you can use the parent knife and kind of how you feel on that one. Yeah. Let's turn this a little bit. But we don't need all of it. It's going to be on the couch. So we're just kind of taking little chunks out of it. It is pretty slippery, so you have to be really careful when you do it.
That's what it is.
That's how you can Oh yeah, actually I've done plums or pluots. You guys ever had a pluot before? Little funky little hybrid. Plum and apricot. First time I tried it was in Napa, like 5 years ago. I was like, or like 7 years ago now. So we're gonna make our, once we share the scallops, it's gonna be like 10 minutes in the So I'm not trying to drag that. So this one, I think I'm just gonna start to skip it like whole chunks. But our scallops are kind of small, so we're gonna just dice it up a little bit. So if we had like jumbo scallops, I probably would leave it bigger. But
Those are jumbo.
no. No, like I said, the jumbo ones, they go, yeah, so the bigger ones, they go up $6, $7 a pound more, just for having a little bigger. So it has not. It has stayed at it's $41 a pound.
Crab. So many places, are you putting it on the side of the?
You can do whatever you want, like if you're going to do it at home, but I'm going to probably put a little bit off to the top a little bit.
It's kind of like when you have on the side because sometimes it's allergic to them if they're fresh.
Oh.
So I just want to, I will have a little taste just to see if it's good. Usually,
Have the EpiPen ready.
Well, actually, not an EpiPen.
I do. I can do that.
But shoot.
Should I be more conscious of
No, it's fine. It's unusual.
I've heard of pineapple. Pineapple.
Strawberries, raspberries.
Yeah, I've heard of strawberries, pineapple.
So these were first reports, so that's not going to work out. We'll see. I have these also before, so.
Yeah, jalapeno soy, right there. So we got a little bit more on the side here. About 3 minutes. Oh yeah, it smells great.
No, it's not cooked.
There's nothing I can ever get tired of as far as smell, except for a butcher, like the smell of bleach and raw meat. Never get tired of it. But everything else, you know, garlic, onions, just the smell is never tiring. Onion, this is over here. Look, I'm just giving the amount that we have in the bowl. We probably don't need a whole one for sure. I'll show you guys a little trick of good.
I do that, but it doesn't look good.
I was thinking, I just goes
I mean, doing it for 20-something years doesn't have any benefit.
Put a fan in there.
So that's the point. So usually when you zest the lemon as well, it seems like you get more juice out of it. It's kind of the same.
Key lime or a regular?
It's just a regular lemon. It's the same concept when you roll it around.
Yeah.
It kind of massages it, and then I can tell it. All of a sudden, you're just like, oh, there's a lot more juice in there. You know, especially if you're going to the store because they're like $1 a piece nowadays.
Yeah, you did. It did right away.
So that's first. You don't want to cut it in half and then zest it, because then the piece is going to be.
So why are they?
Oh my gosh, it's so sharp.
Why are they so good right now?
What are we talking about?
Limes.
Oh, well, it's just like the whole citrus thing, avocado thing. Just from what I've read, you know, when there's like flooding going on, lots of too much rain, usually a big factor. That's usually the most common thing.
Like vanilla prices have gone through because of the weather.
yeah, they've always, it's usually weather related. So as, things get hotter over the course of the next few years, things are only going to be more expensive.
And also how they go, labor rights, trying to get people to.
Yeah. And also, when you zest something, you want to make sure it's just the green part. It's really tempting to try and get more out of there than is necessary. So, usually I'll put it in a little covered in plastic or something, or put it in a sandwich bag, but we're going to do it right now. Anyway, so far that's how it looks. We're going to add, before I make a mess on the cutting board, I'm going to do the rest of the ingredients. And really just all we have left is a little bit of honey. It doesn't need, so honey is just a little, hey, the peaches aren't ripe enough, I have to grow them and all that. But we don't have that problem, so I'm just going to do just a little bit. And then obviously our fresh basil.
So the honey is just a sweetener if the peaches aren't ripe enough.
Yes, I've also done that for mangoes, pretty much. Pineapple, so if you have any pineapple sauce. But it helps. It helps make it all sticky together.
You guys use some of the ones.
No, we just use the Cisco. Is there a good little honey?
There's these and herbs, and then there's another place that's selling them here too. I think it's Bee Kings, one that has the truck up at the top of the hill. I think it's called Bee Kings. Yeah. There's one that's coming to the holiday markets, farmers markets, and then we do bees and herbs, which is that live black neck. Nice.
Cool.
And they actually sell hives and everything. They'll give you lessons. You can find wasps tonight. Wasps.
So usually I ship them out. I don't want it to kind of bruise, but if you just gently chop it, if I chop it more than this, it'll start bruising, which means it'll start turning, darker. Hence why basil is always most of the time a shipping off, which some of you should remember from previous classes. Also, a little touch of oil, it helps cut the citrus. Okay, so now for the fun part and the messy part. Then we're going to figure out scallops and we're going to eat.
I was just saying the big, if Chris can see all.
Pretty standard still. Actually, you know what? There's a little trick to do it, but if it's a little warm, it's kind of harder. But you just kind of pop the inside. I'm just trying to keep it because it gets messy. And then the little juice in there, just put that in there. Without being able to see it. That's kind of like so that's a lot of flavor, kind of like tomatoes. With the water coming from tomatoes. Okay. So all the seeds on our cutting board. And then just peel it right off with the knife there. So it's not really that messy, but we can.
You can buy it in the jar, right?
Yeah, you can.
That's not so much money.
We have a jar.
They're pricey. They're pricey.
Trader Joe's has a good fire roasted jar.
Yeah, it saves you a little bit of time, That's some of them are, you won't be able to tell different, you know, I mean, I can, but for the most part. I mean, you know, it's okay to have a little bit of that tar in there, it's not gonna hurt. Alright, so one more. Cool. Take your knife, just kind of scrape all that out of there. Anyway, so we're gonna first every time we groom loss, I'm doing just want to julienne it first. So you kind of want to nip strips out of it. And you're gonna turn it. Okay. There's that. Jalapeno is we're only gonna use a little teeny bit.
You never know when you buy jalapenos. Sometimes they're really hot. Other times they're not.
Yeah, and a little bit of seed from the jalapeno, I'm okay with that. You sure?
I just don't like stuff burning my mouth.
When it's too hot, it's like takes away from the food.
Yeah, so we're not gonna have that. We're just adding for the flavor of it. And then there's a little bit of that juice that came off the ball pepper. We're gonna get all of that in there. Add a little bit, you know.
So can you find that healthy in the dark food?
That I don't think you can do. I have not seen it. I know they come pickled. That's about the only. How much in a jar? So we're gonna get scallops. We're gonna get our carrots going. And so you guys remember the whole searing thing? Like the amount of oil, right? And the temperature.
You can remind me.
So when you sear something, it takes a minimal amount of oil and almost a smoking point compared to like frying something, pan frying something. It has to be the protein has to be covered halfway in oil, but you don't want that much oil. So you're searing scallops, particularly. Yeah, in general, really. You know, having the pan fry is more like catfish or like a fried, you know, a piece of salmon.
Good pan-fried chicken.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to add more oil because
Yes, with waffles.
yeah, I have a little turmeric couscous here that I made. I'm gonna pull this up closer. And these pans, it's aluminum, so it's very quick to heat, not quite as even as a heavy steel model pan, but they were great. Okay, and I think we just gotta finish our salsa here with a little salt and pepper.
That's why I love the cooking classes. You know, you come back and everything's clean.
It's like magic.
I know, it is magic.
So that's kind of how it looks now, you guys. So it's about a couple teaspoons of honey, and half a jalapeno.
Very summery.
So what's the special food for August?
For August,
Did you celebrate any special food in August?
I don't think we did anything for August.
There's nothing
We're
weird
gonna
to
go. I send us. I call out everyone. I send out so many menus, and I'm like, oh shoot, did I just do that like 3 months ago? So I have to make sure I am aware of that. But, so now we're just gonna kind of get our pan a little hotter. For our carrots, we don't need it to be searing, but we should be able to fit all of that in here without crowding. So again, we don't want to, not again, I guess, we don't want to crowd stuff. Again, from previous classes, we don't want to, when you sear something, there's a little bit of bell pepper skin in there. You don't want to crowd it, meaning it'll cool the pan up. So once it loses that temperature, it's really hard to get it back up there. There's a little bit of water right there. So I want to make sure not to slide. So these again, like the boiling water. Boiling water in 3 to 5 minutes. Ice bath. Yeah, I think we're there. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit, just because. Okay, just because I know it's hot enough, so we don't want to go too crazy. Just enough to coat the bottom. I'm going to pull this off for a second. So what's making temperature there? That's about it right there. So sorry, I don't think one of you can have any because I only have 2 minutes. I'm going to pull this because I don't want to touch it. Okay, also scallops are naturally salty and we got bacon in there. So we don't want to salt it. I don't salt it. But we can pepper it. As you can see, that I almost took it off the pan at least for, I don't know, but it's not even 30 seconds, and it's already cooled down, so now I have to wait. So we gotta, you want to be able to hear it the whole time. If you don't hear it, you're in trouble. Another key, if you kind of messed up, just let it sit. Let it sit in there.
The scallops don't really absorb a lot of oil.
No, not really. No. I think that's kind of one of the reasons why when we do wrap scallops, we kind of have a fatty content. Because it'll help it. Kind of like how some leaner fish is better with like oily. Okay. Sorry, guys. One, two.
The lid.
Yes. We want to make sure our utensils don't have any liquid in it. So it is a little bit, definitely harder to try to do this for 8 people, okay? But it can be done. It's kind of nice that we have this pan going first, because then I don't have to kind of worry about that so much right now. So maybe I did that on purpose. So it's really, you have to kind of really pay attention. Otherwise, if it doesn't want to come off, sometimes it's not quite ready. Another trick, you know. Right, go here. And also, like, not moving it right away helps the bacon kind of shrink and wrap tighter as it shrinks around your scallop. So hopefully that's where we're at. And it's really hot. But, you know, you kind of want to give it time to shrink a little bit before you mess with it. But it's okay if it still kind of comes off. But if you're only doing one order, it's not okay. Alright.
So you seared one side, now you're searing the side.
Yeah, just do it really quickly. And then once it goes on the non-fermentation side, I'm going to turn it off. Because if we're not even cooking that far, but I know there's some indirect heat once we turn it off. That's where it's going to be.
You're really only searing three sides.
Yeah. So again, you know, not doing 8 at a time is going to be very helpful. It just makes it more fun, more challenging. So I'm going to turn this one off because I haven't set it down yet, but we are definitely done. You use a little wine to cool the pan down, not overcook the scallops. But I forgot to do that, so I'm going to do a little splash of water. And again, the purpose is to just cool the pan so it doesn't keep cooking by the scallop. Okay? Although if you're going to make a sauce out of that, y'all know what's easy right now about it. Those of you that have done it, the class. So we have 8 burners back there, so I feel really, I smelled it before. I smelled it before it was burned. We have 8 burners back there, so it'd be kind of fun to see if we can have all 8 burners going with 8 orders of styles at the same time. I'm not looking at that tasting that. So. All right, that's about all we can do right there, okay? So it's like 75% brown on the bacon, but we don't want to overcook our salad. That's more important. And then we're going to add our water here. Just to kind of cool the pan down. And kind of steam it, help it cook a little bit more. And then this. Okay, and then this one. All right. That's good. So now, since I was touching rock scallops in my hand, I have to do that. And then we're going to eat. Cool.
So we want to place it?
Yeah. All
It's
right.
whiskey in the soup shop. It's whiskey in the soup shop for you.
That's your own fault.
Right.
I didn't want to use office work. Okay. I did not see that. Where nobody called me out on that. What's going on? I kind of fresh black pepper, you have to use a little bit less. Okay, so we're going to see our super. So we have a little saffron.
Look at that color.
Tissue.
Beautiful.
I'm going to go really simple on the presentation because I feel like you guys are super hungry and all that. So.
I'll let you know what's for demo next month.
It is a black pepper steak.
Oh yeah,
I don't remember the cut.
it's a tenderloin.
Tenderloin.
It's the
Same
Filipino version. Tomato based.
Mm-hmm.
We know the date and has been posted yet.
It's not posted, but it's the first Wednesday. So cooking demos are always the first Wednesday, and then university is always the third Wednesday.
Okay.
When do they post it? Because I want to be on top of that right away.
I'll probably get it posted on Saturday.
This Saturday?
Oh, you guys, I can feel like they're like spongy. You guys, it's gonna be good. You can tell if it's overcooked by touching it. Kind of like a steak, you know.
I don't remember that one off the top of my head. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
we're featuring our new sous chef Scott to do
Scotty?
the first one.
Scotty, the pizza guy?
Yeah?
Yeah,
He's awesome.
Shut up.
pizza
Mhm.
master.
He's been doing phenomenally. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And his attention to detail and presentation is beautiful.
For the new young woman.
Shantae.
Shantae.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's also
Her
wonderful.
husband's supposed to be free.
She has a wonderfully creative brain when it comes to like desserts and creations and stuff. And she's so fun to work with.
Okay, I kind of miscounted, but I can see her those.
So, Paula, are you our new Brittany now?
Yes. So I'm the manager, not a director, but so I'm doing lifestyle. So planning member events and
So if we
working.
want something to happen, it's you. We call
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm. That would be me.
She also updates MTL.
Mm-hmm.
Paula does everything.
Sometimes faster than others, but get to it.
Ah,
You did a great job on the tour field.
Oh, thank you. That was such a
Was
fun.
that your first one?
It was the first sightseers trip
It was good.
that we did it. It
It was
was.
done well.
It definitely helped that it was beautiful weather that day. That worked in our favor. But it was such a fun trip. It was fun to do our like picnic.
I like the way you organized it.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
okay. So I'm gonna steer the rest of those because two of you are only gonna get 30 for now.
I was just going to say, there's 2 and then there's 3. See, I taught 3rd and 4th grade. And I said, "Wait a minute, they got one more than I did."
Do you want me to serve for you?
No, I
Sir?
gotta do the salsa stuff.
Oh, I forgot about the salsa. Oh my gosh, look at all of them. It's so crazy.
Yeah. So, Paula, do you do the thing? They were funny. Do you do the likes when I put it on Instagram?
Yeah, so I run the Mantles Instagram.
Okay.
I always like seeing yours.
Just online, it's just
On the side. Yep, gotcha.
Is this the same plating that's going to be done for the special?
Probably pretty close.
Perfect. That's beautiful, Dan.
Hopefully it's delicious too. All right. That's it.
I was going to serve for you, Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here.
Is this for me?
Yeah.
Give it to you.
Sorry, Paul. I jumped the gun because Paula wanted to do it. All right, you guys.
Give me one with the 3 and I'll take the later.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna get it going right now.
Oh, okay. That's right.
And obviously it's gonna take a little faster when they're doing 3 in there.
This one has some stuff on the side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take a picture of you too?
Yeah. You got the normal amount?
Sure you can sign that.
All right.
That's my life. I need it.
1, 2.
Nothing wrong with that.
Cute.
Thank you.
Very
I'm having game waiter.
beautiful job, Tina.
All right.
Yeah, it's so cute. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I made 8, so I don't have to make that. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so who got 3?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't lie now.
Yeah.
I know.
Kevin got 3.
Someone else got 3 scallops.
I think Elaine got 3 scallops. Oh, you got 4?
Okay. Well.
Good job. I'm good. Do you want me to take it to Doug?
I'm sure Doug wants to. Are you okay? Okay. Yeah. Because it's about halfway through. So only raw. Huh? So if it's a canned pieces, you're totally fine.
All the desserts I make is fine, but your peach
Yeah.
might not work.
Strawberry.
Yeah. So my son's gonna get a peanut and egg roses. So that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah. So no. Yeah, I have 2 graduates. That's the 6.
I know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's. I'm not going to be able to attend the wine dinner or cook for you guys on the wine dinner on this coming Thursday. So we have.